Let's rub our palms like we do. Get ourselves into the center. Feel yourself, really feel yourself. And then press your palms together, bring them to the heart. Close your eyes if they're not already closed. And slow the breath down. Just slow down. Tune into your heart. Tune into your breath. Tune into the information that you are taking in and that you are giving out. How do you feel? Take note of how you feel. What's your state of being? Can you find the love even more? A little bit more light in your mind's eye, connecting with the sun. See that visual representation of light, of life on this planet. Unconditional love, radiance, health, joy. Just feel it. Feel that information. And as you inhale, take that energy, that information directly into your heart. Hold the breath, that light at your heart center. See it and feel it expand, glow, radiate through your whole being. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown of your head like a fountain. Make it big. Clear out your space. Inhale the light of the sun directly into your heart. Hold the breath at the heart center. See the light there like a sun within you, shining bright. Radiant health, joy, peace, unconditional love, and exhale through the crown of your head, fountain of light. One more time, inhaling the light of the sun directly into the heart. Hold the breath, the light at the heart center. Allow it to expand and radiate. Fill your whole being and beyond with light. And as you exhale, send the light through the crown of your head, a fountain all around you, big, big, big. Just returning to your easy breath, but seeing yourself filled with light, seeing your space filled with light. As far as your awareness can go in all directions, light. Inhaling and hold the breath. Rub the palms, pull root lock if you can, bring the energy up. Cup the palms over the eyes and exhale. Inhale, hold the breath. Hold it, nourish yourself from the palms to the eyes, through your whole being. May we see the truth. And exhale, float the palms down, flutter the eyes open, and we have multiplied. I like it. Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to the show. What show? I don't know. I don't know what the heck show this is. It's the Jody show. It's the you show. Whatever you're doing, it's your show. So you pretty much got to learn how to direct it. You got to learn how to consciously direct the show, or else it's going to be a little bit bananas. And even if you do know consciously how to direct the show, if you've been unconsciously directing the show for a long time, it probably already is a bit bananas. So you need to learn, again, what am I going to go over some basics again? It's all basics, it's all the same thing. It's all the same thing. Saying over and over and over again, right? In different ways. That's what I always say. So you're going to have to really practice, like I've said, stop giving in to your senses. Stop just wholeheartedly giving yourself over to what you see, what you hear, you know, what's out there. You gotta practice the, again, nothing new, the closing of your senses and going inward when you want to create something that you actually want, you know, that you're tuning into. It's not even like, again, creation is created. It's finished. Relax. Okay? It all exists. Infinite possibilities, infinite potential. And, you know, when we're getting a little tangled up or whatever, like, I would really like us to train, it's training. Okay. I say it like that, like, doesn't sound fun, but it becomes fun because it gets easier. Right. So, we really have to train ourselves that when we are tangled up or we don't feel good, that's your cue. Like, you need to remember, like, okay, like, I'm freaking out or something's really bothering me or I'm all tangled up about this thing. That's my cue to go back within and use my power. That's my cue that I don't actually believe that I'm the operant power. That's my cue that I haven't actually done the act. Like, I haven't become a doer of the word. I'm just a hearer of the word. Like, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm listening, I'm reading, I'm reading, I'm reading. Like, there's a phase of that. I've said it before, you're taking in all the info and you're listening to all different people, or maybe you're listening to just a few people. And then it's sort of just like you're inundated with the info, like how to do it or what this is about or whatever. But you're not actually taking the time to close off your senses, get into a state akin to sleep, or even not. Like, sometimes, depending who you are and how you are with this, just taking a moment and actually, that's why I've been saying, keep it super simple. Keep it super simple. Like, the what would imply that it is done. If you're still like something isn't changing, it's not in desperation that you're like, I must change it. I have to do this thing. I have to do it. I have to manifest. I have to visualize. I have to imagine. Not like that. It's just like, oh, I need to spend a little bit more time over there. That's all. I just need to spend a little bit more time in the thing, because this thing is still sort of like just playing itself out, and the more you're focusing on it and saying, that's not what I want, that's not what I want, that's not what I want, but that's not what I want, the more you get it. So you have to, again, counterintuitive, sometimes not intuitive, counter programming, counter conditioning, because our conditioning is to be out there with the problem or the person or whatever. And that's why I'm saying it's training, that when you are in a challenge or you're frustrated or you're upset or whatever, please use that, like, use it to be like, oh, wake up, wake up. Remember, I said, what if all of these conditions are out here to force you to wake up? Newsflash, they are. All of these conditions out here that you don't like or that is going on is forcing you to wake up, whether you like it or not. That's what's happening. It's forcing you to become more aware or fall even harder into a state and fall even harder into a little bit more suffering or pain or whatever confusion, whatever nonsense is going on. Not nonsense, but you know what I mean? Not fun, not fun. So if you just start thinking about that, like, just start thinking about that. What if I set this, whoever I am, this big consciousness, this one mind, this infinite consciousness that somehow is individualized as a perspective that is me. Weird. Okay, so what if I set up this whole show to wake me back up to my power, to who I am? Think about it. What if I did that? What if you did that? You did. That's what you did. This is the whole show. This is your life. Your life is a process of awakening. Your life is a process of enlightenment, bringing more light, bringing what is unseen into the seen, realizing that is the unseen that creates the seen, or I don't know, you know what I mean? I use that word, but brings it into focus somehow, because I don't, again, know really how this is happening or operating, but it's somehow real. Like, to us, it's tangible and real and kind of fun and tasty and good and also hard and like crazy and all that stuff. But just think about those things, Yeah, it's real. It gets real out here, doesn't it? It definitely gets real while we're in it. That's why it is to your benefit to take some time to get out of it on purpose, not just when you sleep, like your sleep, you go to the other, your sleep, You're dead to this world. Basically, it looks like if someone saw you, they'd be like, well, they're not here. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Who knows? That's freaky deep too. Who knows where you went? Who knows where we go? Somewhere else sometimes, because you're there and you believe it's real. You believe it's real when you're in the dream. That's why I've been saying, let's work on, let's work on our lucid dreaming or access, things like that. Just like exploring the possibilities so that you don't keep falling into this unconscious sleep here. Like this is reality. Like this is it, like fixed, linear. That's the only thing going, because it is not. Everything is mutable. Everything is changeable. Everything is energy. You can do anything. You really can. It's just, like, I don't know. I don't know how we kind of like just get hardened into this. But our assumptions really harden us into this. But, I got a little inspired by a Joseph Ally video. I don't know how many days ago it was. But it was really, really good. Really, really good. Again, everybody I find is getting clearer and clearer about explaining a little bit more about what's going on, because yes, there is an awakening happening. There is more access, less sleep going on, less veils. We are more connected. Like even my meditations, I just find, and when we do our classes and stuff, you just go super deep really fast if you've been practicing. But even if you haven't, check it out, see what happens. But I find that people are speaking with more clarity and fine tuning how to explain it, but because it's from personal experience. So I'll post the video because it's really, really good. And he's talking about that you don't have to believe, like we're using the word believe wrong. Like we think we have to believe in something. You have to believe in that you have $1 million. But if you're living from the end, you wouldn't be saying like, oh, I believe in this. I believe in the $1 million. You would just know. You would just know. I have a pocket full of cash, or I have whatever, bank full of cash or whatever. You just know. So think about the belief really, he was saying, is misused in a way, that word, that really means the imaginal act, like actually doing the imaginal act. That is believing, because you are embodying it. So there's nothing out there, again, no separation. Like when we have to believe in something, it's something out there that we have to believe in and then get it and do all that. No, doing something, the only thing we have to do is take the act and persist in the act. That's it. But not again in like a way of like, persisting in the act to convince yourself of something or because it's not done, but really in a way of just knowing that that's the reality, that's it, that is it. So when you do it, it's like you're there already. You're already there. You're not believing in something. You're already there. And that's why I'm saying that from my own experience, the things that I try the least, like I don't care, but maybe I really, really care, but I train myself to be like, it's done. Like, this is so easy, like with so much ease and relief and just like, yeah, of course. That's how you say to yourself, like, of course. And then you're just like, close your eyes, you feel it, you believe it, not believe it, like believe in it, but you just like feel it, like it's real, like it's done. And then you let it go. And so like me, like very, very with ease, with so much ease, and short, mostly. If I write something, I could write something long with a bunch of details and all that stuff because I enjoy that and it gives a little bit more tones of reality. But when I go to do the act or acts, because you can do more than one, you can do whatever you want, I make it super short. And that's why I personally appreciate a conversation, because that can be very, very short. Someone says something to you affirming the thing. You say thank you or congratulations or whatever it is back, and then they say one more thing back to you, just like very, very short, but like a real conversation that you would have. And when you do that, when it's done, let it go. You're not there in the day thinking, I believe in that. Yeah, I believe that will happen. It's already happened. It's already happened. You have to train yourself. It's already done. It's already done. Because, I see people, it's true. And I've done it before as well. Just like from that lack mode, you have to know yourself and integrity with yourself from that desperation mode. You keep replaying it or you keep doing it because you're in desperation. But really, I found, like I'm saying, the things that you really just know with ease, you can do it in 1 or 2 times, 3 times, like really 3 nights, 2 nights. And then you're just like, when you really feel it and you really let it go, then if your mind wants to go there during the day or any other time it goes there, again, that's why we're practicing just that feeling of relief or like it's done. Like, how would I really think or feel if I knew that we're done? If I was in the energy of knowing, how would I be operating? What would be my thoughts? That's why, again, all of this integrated together, state of being. So if you're in the state of being of that, like what state of being goes along with that thing that you want? And if you're really in that state of being, like master manifester or unconditional love state or perfect health state or successful business person state, like I don't know what state, but a state, then really you have to really, really think, how am I thinking as that person? How am I thinking as that person? And if your thoughts don't match up to it, what are you doing? Work on it. That's your work. That's the work. It's just recognizing, bringing the unseen into the seen. What are my predominant thoughts and feelings? Am I getting frustrated? Why would I be frustrated? Because I don't think I have any power here. Because I think something out there has some kind of power over me. That's why I would be frustrated. Not because of the person, not because the thing isn't going through, because you don't think you have power. You don't think you can change it. That's why you would be frustrated. So fix it. You don't have to be frustrated for that. Just train yourself, like I've trained myself, that when I see that, or if I'm tangled up, or if my mind wants to go, or if I get a little like weird feeling or anxiety, I like wake up. I wake myself up and I say, why? Why would I be feeling that? Because I don't believe in myself. I don't believe that I am the power, that I'm the creator of all this. I'm still giving my power away somewhere sneakily or blatantly because of whatever way. You got to freaking find that sucker. No victim mode. No victim mode. And you might not recognize it as victim mode. But if you don't feel good or if you're frustrated or if it's something out there, that's what it is. I'm telling you. And then you got to trace it back. You got to say, like, okay, what can I do here? There's so many things I can do here. So many things I can do here. I could start with my state of being. I could do a scene. I could check what is my beliefs. I could check what's my story about that person over there. Like it's so much stuff we have to do. I really don't know how anybody can still be frustrated with things that aren't going their way. Don't be frustrated. Just get to work. That's all. Just get to work. And I mean, sometimes it does. It takes a little bit of time. I don't know why always. I think, we just we have a lot of things attached to the thing. So when we start again just reminding ourselves and then unraveling that, it will help unravel the rest of it, and then it can go very quickly. Or maybe you could say to yourself, and also again, everything is unfolding in perfect order. How do you know the timing? Who knows what time is anyways? So how do you know what the timing, how much time it takes for all the things that need to come in alignment, or the people that need to come around to help you, or whatever it is, or the perfect place lining up, or the perfect partner, or the perfect whatever it is? How do you know what that takes? How long does it take for a seed to grow into a rose? Do you know that? I bet you don't. I mean, maybe some of you do, but I don't. I just know that it's going to become a rose. Like, that's it. So it's the same way. Like, once your desires, your only task is to follow your desires. Your only task is to tune into your desires, feel them as if you already have it, train yourself in that way, and then relax. Relax, because the freaking thing's gonna sprout. You're gonna get a fruit. That's it. It's just mostly, when does that not happen? When you mess around. When do my plants not do well? When I'm doing too much. When I think, oh, I gotta water them more or whatever. When I leave them alone, they do really good. Then I just check on them a little bit. It's a little bit dry. Okay, need a little bit of water. So it's the same thing. It's like, okay, like maybe I lost the juice on the thing. Maybe I'm not giving enough water, or maybe I've like lost my kind of like, I don't, whatever, I haven't been thinking in a positive way, or maybe I fell back into my state or my thoughts kind of, then you could like, it's a little dry. You could give it a little bit of water, but like not in any freak out kind of way, in a way of like, this is just nurturing the fruit or the flower or whatever you want to call it. So that was one thing that I wanted to talk about. To relax, like I say, always relax. I know that it seems like you got to work hard, but that's conditioning. The hard work is in your mind. The hard work is in your emotions. And then again, you can change the fact that that's hard work. Why? Why is that hard work? This should be your greatest pleasure. This should be your greatest joy to work on this stuff. Really. Because who reaps the reward? You. Who gets the good life? You. Who gets the stuff you want? You. So like, oh, it's so hard. It's hard. It's hard though. Why? Don't say that. Everything is easy when I'm aligned with the truth. Everything is easier when I know who I am. Everything is easier when I remember who I am. That's what, again, just train yourself. Why are you allowing things to be a throwaway? Nothing is a throwaway. No thoughts, no beliefs, whatever. If you catch yourself like that, going into a pity party, or, even a subtle one, because it might not be big, but like, this is hard. I'm not saying it's not challenging. I never said it wasn't challenging. But again, what if I set up all this challenge for myself to wake up? Just say that. Oh, yeah, right. This is to wake me up. This is to force me to go within and find my power within and find who I am, and then use it to change my situations. Because all this management out here, if you haven't changed where it's coming from, where it started, the cause, and you are the cause, it's not going to last. It's not going to stay changed. It's going to keep reverting back. And if that happens to you, there's another one. If that happens to you, you think you did it, then it goes back. You think you did it, it goes back. Those pesky suckers, they're real persistent, like those beliefs and those thoughts and that conditioning. So you just got to check yourself. Be honest with yourself. Am I in integrity? Did I really change my mind? Did I really change how I feel? And that brings me to the second point that I wanted to say, was again about what we say or think about another. And that too, because of the way this world is, or the way that what we observe, or how people are, whatever, we also think that that is okay or something, to like talk about people or to judge people, or even when it doesn't even have to be out loud. Mostly it isn't out loud. Why I say like uplift yourself and others and your thoughts always. And I've said this before, I know how to big rant on it, because it's for you, but it's for you in, I think, an even deeper way than most people really even understand. Because anything that you are sending out or saying about anyone, I mean, really, if you see, depending on how you see this or how you understand this experience, this life experience, that it is consciousness, God, love, playing all of the parts. So that is another different iteration of creation, of God, of you, like a version of you, if you will. Because again, whatever you are seeing in the other or whatever you're projecting onto the other is really your concept of yourself. So just like clean it up. Just really try, please hear me, clean it up. If you're thinking of another, whatever you are thinking of them, if it doesn't if it's not if it's not something that they would think about themselves, it doesn't go where you think it's going, and it comes back to you. That is for you. So I've said it before, the golden rule, you can call it whatever you want, a boomerang, like people call it different things. This is a known thing, okay? That any gift that you are giving to another, if they don't receive it, if they do not receive it, it's going to be yours. So do you want that? Like really, really, I know I've said it before. I am saying it again because it's very important. Because there are so many things that you are doing, maybe doing, probably doing, that are messing yourself up and you don't even know. You don't even realize that that's the thing that's messing you up. If you really want what you say you want, you got to clean it up. You got to clean it up. And what is preventing you, like I've said so many times, from being loving? What really is? Like, ask yourself, just sit with yourself for a bit and ask yourself, why? Why is it challenging for me to find a true loving thought of another that I have an issue with or that I think something of? Why? Why is it? In my own head. Nobody can hear me. I'm not even telling them. I'm not even telling anybody else. Yeah. And if the other person is you, yes, then like why? And I've said before too, I've given you all these little tricks and stuff. If you can't do that, if it's too challenging, if it's too painful or whatever, okay, fine, put it on pause, but then love and forgive yourself. Like because it's true, at the end of the day, it's all the love for yourself and your concept of yourself. However, there's still something here going on about this to the other, and I just see it messing a lot of people up. I do. And they're not catching it. They're not catching it. Just worry about yourself. Just worry about yourself. Mind your own business for yourself. If you're distracting yourself, if it's a habit of a lot of us to talk about other people or to have inner conversations about them. Or when we think of them, then we go through all the like judgment points of them or whatever. It's a habit. It's just a habit. Just because it's a habit doesn't mean it's the way to be, doesn't mean it's true. It just means it's something we've all practiced. But is it something that we could practice something else on? Yes, it is. And I was thinking about this. I was thinking about this. And of course, I turned to my little Neville book. And what did I turn to? The law of thought transmission. And it's really, really good. Like, obviously, like it always is. And this is okay. This is a little something I want to read because it's what I've been saying, but it's just like there's a whole bunch of stuff on it, like lots of paragraphs. So if you really want to look at it, it hammers it in pretty good that you don't want to do that. You just don't want to do it. Like I've said it before, and I practice it myself. So I'm telling you from experience, like I've said before, if you are love and this whole thing is love, if you're aligned with that, nothing can touch you. I don't know if you're registering that. Nothing can touch you. Nothing, because you don't accept that for yourself. That's what this is saying. You personally, you were saying about someone else, but think about you. If you don't accept anything but love for yourself, if you're aligned with love, if you know your love, nothing other than love can come to you. That's what I'm trying to say. Nothing other than love can come to you, because that thing can't turn around and do anything to you. But if you're on some other crap, if you're on some other thing, then yeah, watch out. Then that's what I'm saying. You're messing up your own self and you don't even know. But if you could get yourself to love, unconditional love for yourself and unconditional love for others, you don't have to be their best friend. You don't have to be around them. You don't even have to talk to them. It just means in your mind, when you think of them, you're not thinking shit. You're thinking either good stuff, I'm so happy for you, or great, they're doing well, or whatever that is. Or you just bring it back to yourself and remember who you are and remember your love and remember that's a version of God or a version of you or whatever you, however you want to say it. You just soothe yourself into a better place, but really, like, please, with a magnifying glass, if that comes up, you get in there and you look at it and do not let it go by. Fix it, change it, soften it, bring the love in. Remember who you are and remember what you're doing, that this could be the very thing that is getting in the way of my life, what I say that I want, because I'm not willing to clean up this stuff, or I just don't think it's that big of a deal. It's a real big deal. It's a really big deal. Okay. Your illusion of free will is but ignorance of the causes which make you act. Prayers depend on your attitude of mind for their success and not upon the attitude of the subject. The subject has no power to resist your controlled subjective ideas of him unless the state affirmed by you to be true of him is a state he is incapable of wishing of true of another. In that case, it returns to you, the sender, and will realize itself in you. Mother, what? Do you get it? Unless he was incapable of accepting that. If he does not believe that that's possible for, if this person, so say someone's talking shit about you or thinking shit about you or whatever, trying to like something. If you know that your love and your unconditional love for yourself, you have so much love for yourself. And then by, expansion and overflow, so much love for everyone else. Nothing, that can't, this is your Teflon. Nothing can get you. Just bing, like right off. Nothing. You're good. It's just, we're not really thinking about this part, I think. Yeah. A person who directs malicious thought to another will be injured by its rebound if he fails to get subconscious acceptance of the other. So the subconscious acceptance of the other is that they think that that's possible too. They wish that on others too, or they wish that on, they're not clear about who they are or where their mind is at or where their feelings are at, where their state is at. So that's why it's important. And, there's many layers. It can be subtle, obviously, like everything, all this stuff we're talking about is subtle stuff. It's big stuff, but also I think why I'm trying to say it is, I think there's a lot of areas that we're kind of still letting it sort of ride and we're not scrubbing it up. We're not scrubbing it up. We're not really looking at it. We're just kind of letting it go. And I honestly don't know why. Like, I really don't know why. How's it serving you? Ask yourself, really, how is it actually serving you to think something less than good of anyone? How's it serving you? And if you can't, like you just can't get over it, or they're a really bad person or whatever you want to say, drop it. Just forget about it. Like I wish them well and forget about it. And do not let your mind keep going over that or keep playing into it, that story, because you're getting the very thing that you say that you don't want. And it just doesn't make any sense. Like a lot of the stuff, I'm just like, that doesn't make sense. Like, doesn't that make sense? It makes sense to me. Make it make sense to you that it's not worth it. Train yourself, catch those thoughts and bring those suckers back. Love them all up, give them a little love, shine it up, and then send it away and then let it go, or take it into your heart and just accept it for yourself. Be like, that's for me. I love myself so much. I love myself the most. And I would never do that to myself. Why are you doing that to yourself? You're thinking you're doing it to another. You're doing it to yourself. Not because, whatever. Who knows? That part. But I'm just saying. I hope that makes sense. I hope you get it. Another layer, because I know I've said it before, but I hope I said it a little bit different, that catch you a little different this time. That it gives you the motivation or the inspiration to watch what you're saying and but mostly what you're thinking. What you're saying is like, yeah, you got to watch that, but because the words you can trace back to a whole bunch of thoughts, but sometimes we don't say it out loud. We're just kind of thinking it a lot, or we see something and then it's a whole story, or you hear somebody's name, or somebody's telling you about someone and they're telling you something, but while they're telling you, you've got a whole nother story, your own thing going on about whoever they are. And catch it, please. If you are working on something, if you'd like to see some shifts in your life or the world, this would be a good thing to do right about now. And catch it, really catch it. There's some weird noise going on at my house. I think it's an animal. Let's think good thoughts about it. Oh, it stopped. Okay, good. All right, let's breathe. Oh no, it's back. Let's breathe a little bit. Let's breathe a little bit. This is funny. I don't know what kind of animal it is, but we're gonna do more. Yeah, I'm okay. It's outside. I'm good. Entertainment for the night. Let's soothe ourselves so that then again, when you go in your state, yes, let's send it love. State akin to sleep tonight. As you're going to sleep, go back to the beginning of this conversation and do your little quick act. I know I say it every time, but just do it. Your state of being, or you could go into Isn't It Wonderful or whatever you want, but just a quick replay, and not out of desperation and not because you got to believe in something, but just because you know it to be true, and it's done. It's fun to do that. Okay. Looking straight ahead. Smile, tongue is up. Inhale deep into the chest, deep, and hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. A little bit more. Is there more? More love. More love. More love. One more. And hold. Squeeze it up. Pull it up tight. Up into the brain. Think about going into the pineal gland, activating the pineal gland, and exhaling gently and relax. So you squeeze everything up through the center, pull it up and see it going up the spine and into your brain. Inhale deep into the chest, hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, expand more. Inhale into the back more, the sides more, the front more, up top more, one more. Now hold, now squeeze it, squeeze that root lock, see that, close your eyes and bring it up the spine, that light up the spine into the brain. And exhale, gracefully relax, feel the relief. One more time, looking straight ahead, inhale deep, hold the breath. Inhale a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Soften, more light, more light. You can do it, more light, more light. Now hold, now squeeze that root lock, squeeze it up, squeeze it up, squeeze it up. Close your eyes, bring it up into the brain. And exhale, gracefully relax. Keep your eyes closed, feel the relief, breathe regularly. Easy breath. Relief, feel your container, strong, expanded, bright, shiny, full of light. Good, looking straight ahead. Suck the tongue up. Stretch that ligament. Look at the tip of your nose. Try to really put that suction pressure on your palate. Click it off. Swallow the saliva. Stick out your tongue. Look at the third eye. Come back to center, inhaling over the left shoulder. And relax, looking over that infinite horizon. Practicing with eyes open, open focus. Seeing what you want to see. Coming through the center, looking over the right. Look far, far, far. Coming back to center, inhale up and exhale down. Inhale up and hold it and relax. Looking into that infinite blue sky. Bring that peace through your whole being. Come through the center, tuck your chin, close your eyes. Stretch the back of your neck, thinking about that notch at the nape of your neck, your pineal gland in there. Good, coming back to center. Fingertips together, plug the nose, looking up, inhale. Puff the cheeks, tip the chin, hold. Exhale, nose. Plug your ears, reset one time at your own pace. When you're done, just pop your ears, sitting quietly. Feel how you feel. Notice what you notice. Your eyes closed. Good. Inhaling, hold the breath. Rub the palms. Wrists together. Exhale, bring them in front of your throat. Let's use our voice, use our sound. Now with your words, penetrating with your words, light, light, light. Align your words in light. Use your full breath, vibrating Zo. Inhale to begin. Inhale, hold the breath. Pull root lock, pull the energy up. Feel it in your hands, feel it on your face. And exhale. Inhale, gather it up, sweep up, stretch. Exhale through the mouth, press down. Cover yourself with light. 2 more times. Inhale, gather it all up. Stretch your rib cage, stretch your diaphragm, and exhale. Cover yourself with light. Inhale. And exhale. Sitting quietly. Good. Let's bring our hands in Heart Mudra. Index finger down, thumbs to the middle and ring finger. Stretch those pinkies, bring them on your lap. We'll do 4, 4, 4, 4. Inhaling 4 sips, slowly. Hold for 4 counts. Exhale 4 sips out. Hold out for 4 counts. Ready? Here we go. Inhale, 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 hold. Exhale, 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 exhale. Hold it out. Inhale, 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 inhale. Hold the breath. You're going to go on your own. Inhale. Hold the breath. And exhale. Inhale, reach. Inhale some more. Hold it, shake your wrists. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Sitting quietly for a moment. Feeling your expansion. How far can your awareness go in all directions? Light, light, light. I'm going to do left nostril breathing. You can use your right hand or your left hand, doesn't matter. Just close off your right nostril. And you're going to breathe in and out through the left side slowly. Breathe in and out love. Just think you're inhaling love and exhaling love. Slowly. Take your time. Left nostril breathing, let's go. Release your hands. Inhale through both nostrils. Hold for a moment. And exhale. Bring your hands on your heart. Just tune into yourself. Feel the calm. Feel the knowingness, the love, the expansion, the light, the softening, the merging, the melting, the dissolving, the surrendering to love. Remember who you are. Rest in the knowing of who you are. Relax, soften, enjoy. Feeling that unconditional love for yourself. Feeling yourself as unconditional love. Breathing in the love and breathing out the love. That is you. That is everything. My world is a perfect expression of me. I am the operant power. I am love. If you want your world to change, you have to remember who you are. Bring your hands to prayer. With so much love and gratitude and appreciation for your life, for your breath, for the power in your words. Cover yourself with these blankets of love, peace, and light. Inhale to begin. Love before me, love behind me, love at my left, love at my right, love above me, love below me, love in me, love in my surroundings, love to all, love to the universe. Inhale. Peace before me, peace behind me, peace at my left, peace at my right, peace above me, peace below me, peace in me, peace in my surroundings, peace to all, peace to the universe. Inhale. Light before me, light behind me, light at my left, light at my right, light above me, light below me, light in me, light in my surroundings, light to all, light to the universe. Inhale. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you guys.